Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursday night to everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. It's your boy, Kevin Jersey the King Womble. Welcome to the Jersey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. You already know if you haven't already, download the Fuel Sports Network app on your Amazon or Roku TV and devices. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about today and it's going down, man. We got some Aces news. Of course, there we have four players in the Olympics: Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, and Jackie Young. As well, the Aviators have been hot with some hot bats and some very good pitching. We got some news from the Raiders. We also have some news from our Vegas Thrill volleyball team. Also, the Lights are getting ready to play, man, and they're on a 10 game unbeaten streak, man. So we got some news to talk about, man. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday night. Welcome into the show. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into it. Now, before that, you already know, make sure you go and follow the show's socials right there. You see them. At X, it's the Jersey the King Show, or excuse me, the JCK Show. On Facebook, you can follow at the Jersey the King Show. On IG, it's JTK Show, and you can subscribe at the Jersey the King Show on YouTube. You already know, but let's get into it, man. These Aces players in the Olympics, man. Our Aces players in the Olympics are doing so well for their individual teams. Now, I say individual teams because we have four players on the United States team, and then we have Megan Gustafson on the Spain national team, and we have Tiffany Hayes on the Azerbaijan 3v3 team. So we have a couple players in the Olympics doing their thing. Now, don't get me wrong, Azerbaijan team doesn't have the best record, but Tiffany Hayes has been doing her thing in every single game. I can I can tell you that. You can watch previous episodes of the show and see that. You know what I mean? But here's the latest from the Olympics. Our girls have been getting down. On August 4th, we took on Germany, won that game 87-68. Jackie Young went off 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, 54% from the field, 5 of 8 from the three. And of course, Asia did her thing with 14 points, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 55% shooting from the field. Now, just so you guys know, quick little update. Asia Wilson is currently leading the Olympics in combined blocks and steals. Just saying. Then August 7th, we took on Nigeria. Asia Wilson went off for 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, 9 of 11 shooting. Jackie Young went off for 15 points, 3 rebounds, 60% shooting. And Kelsey Plum contributed with 6 points, 4 assists, and 2 of 3 from the three. Then Megan Gustafson has been doing her thing with the national team. If you've been following along, she just recently went off for 21.7 rebounds and 3 3 pointers in Spain's game against Belgium, where they did take an L, their first L of the Olympics. Now, again, Tiffany Hayes, like I said, she's been doing her thing in every game as Azerbaijan falls to Canada 21-19. She still put up 9 points and 8 rebounds. So, like I said, man, our players in the Olympics are doing their thing individually. And as you see, the United States team is still on an unbeaten streak. Spain just picked up the first loss of these Olympics, and Azerbaijan's up and down. You know, they've won a couple games and they've lost some games. So we just got to see moving forward how basketball ends and who will be on the podium when it's all said and done. You know, we're looking at the United States team definitely going into the gold medal game and most likely winning. You know, that's what we're looking at. It's just, you know what I mean? So But when it comes to Spain, we got to see where Spain's going to end up now taking that L. Also with Azerbaijan in the 3v3, we got to see, if they can get a couple more W's under their belt to get themselves in a medal game. So it's going to be interesting because right now, here's the medal count currently as of yesterday. Sorry, my bad, wrong graphic, y'all. Here's the medal count as of yesterday. The United States have 27 gold and are now leading the gold medal count. We're leading the silver count, and we're leading the bronze count with 35 and 32 respectively, for a total of 94 total medals. China has 25 medals, or 25 gold medals, 23 silver and 17 bronze in second with 65. France has 13 gold, 17 silver, 21 bronze with 51 total. Great Britain is right behind them in fourth with 12 gold, 17 silver, 20 bronze, 49 total, 18 for Australia, or 18 gold for Australia, 12 silver, and 11 bronze to give them a total count of 41. And America has been dominating, as you've seen. I mean, it was interesting to me to see the women's 100-meter run. That lady Julian from wherever that country is, I don't even know. How do you beat Sha'Carri Richardson like that? Did y'all see the distance? Like, just imagine this on the race. Like, this is how far away they were from each other. Like, dang, where did you come from? And what you on? Because I'm just saying, we ain't really heard of this woman, and she just, like a bolt of lightning, flew out the blocks and just smoked everyone. It was crazy. But of course, Noah Lau wins in a photo finish, which was awesome to see, man. I'm so proud of our American track runners. Cole Hawker with the world record in the, I believe, the 800 or the 1500, I believe. Underdog, like, no one was expecting him to win, man. That race was amazing to see. That was so dope to see the other day, and it was so cool. And the Olympics have been great to watch. I hope you guys are enjoying the Olympics, because I definitely am. Watching all these new sports that have been added to the Olympics is great to see as well. Like, I'm watching handball, bro. Like, I'm watching handball. They be getting down in handball, yo. Like, handball is really dope. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting for breaking. I can't wait for breaking. I can't wait to catch some breaking in the Olympics. And I've caught some skateboarding. I want to see some surfing. I want to see it all, man. I'm trying to catch it all. I got to sleep while in work. So I'm trying to catch as much of the Olympics as I can. They're going to have their encores on. So I'll try and catch some encores, man. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Olympics as much as I am. It's really dope. And proud of the American team for, pulling away in the medals race, because we are doing our thing. We are doing our thing with those 94 medals, man. So, and shout out to our aces players in the Olympics, man. Continue to keep putting in that work and get ready for the second half of the W season, because, man, oh man, it's going down. It really, really is. We're going to see who has that post-Olympic slump or who keeps that fire from the Olympics and keeps going. It's going to be interesting to see, y'all. It's going to be interesting to see. But we're going to jump to our first commercial break of the show. And when we come back, we're going to get into some Raiders news, Golden Knights news, thrill news, and more. So you guys sit back, relax. It's the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
for you. True Victory. Founded by U.S. military veterans, True Victory is a sportswear and streetwear brand dedicated to building everyday champions on and off the field. We're a cause. Our purpose is to transform lives and elevate humanity through the power and unity of sports, positive stories, and serving others. We're dedicated to the game, the grind, and the globe. But most importantly, we're dedicated to you. That's what it means to be always true.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back to the Jersey the King Show. We are live on Fuel Sports Network. I am your host, Kevin Jerzey the King Womble. Again, go and check out fuelsportsnetwork.com. You can watch the show live on there. You can check out all our audio shows as well, and all of our news articles from our writers here at Fuel Sports Network. You can also check out Fuel Sports Network on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. That's Roku TV, Amazon TV, Roku Stick, and Amazon Fire Stick. Go download it today. Now, like I said, we got some news to get into, man. We got some Raiders news to get into now. Training camp has started, and there is a battle at the QB position between Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. And it's interesting because Gardner Minshew came in to be the backup. That was supposed to be the original plan. But now it seems that Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew are battling for that number one spot. And Gardner Minshew pulled away a little bit in training camp, but no one is really separating themselves. So we might see split reps in the first preseason game in the upcoming this week. So be on the lookout for that, because this battle is getting heated up, man. I'm intrigued by it. You know what I mean? Covering this team now, you know, like I said, guys, I'm not a Raiders fan. You guys know all day long. Dallas Cowboys. If I can point to it correctly. There we go. I'm a Cowboys fan. So that's just what it is. But I cover this team because I live out here in Vegas and I'm a sports fan and I love the game of football. And I love the sports atmosphere going on in the city. And I need to cover it all. I need to cover every team. I don't care who it is. Whether I'm a fan of the team or not, I'm covering it, damn it. But I'm a fan of every other Las Vegas team. Just letting you know. I am a fan. I will not be a fan of the A's. I'm a Bronx Bomber. All right? Just saying. But anyways, the Raiders are having an intense battle. Now, I've heard a little rumor. I've seen some things on social media floating around about Devontae Adams and NFC East quarterback or something. I don't know. It's whatever. But like I said, man, this battle is getting heated up. Be on the lookout for maybe split reps between Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell this upcoming weekend in the first preseason game for the Raiders. Now, also, the Raiders will be hosting an open practice to their fans at Allegiant Stadium on the 14th of August, next Wednesday, and on the 20th, the Tuesday after. And that'll be at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. respectively on both days. So if you are a Raiders fan out here in Las Vegas and you want to go check out the open practice, go check out the players as well. Heck, if I can go on that 20th on Tuesday, I'll definitely go and see if we can't get up in there and get Fuel Sports Network up in there with the Raiders at open practice. Can try and get an interview. You know what I mean? Might get my foot in the door. Just saying. Just saying. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, moving on. Now, our Golden Knights, man, our season is coming up. We failed last season to, you know, make it through to the Western Conference Finals or even the Stanley Cup. We did make the playoffs, but we did get knocked out in the first round. Fortunately, injuries plagued us all season long, and we just weren't able to execute and move on in the playoffs. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll take that L, but we are going to come back and bounce back better. And I hope you guys are ready. Get your season ticket partials right now, your partial season memberships for the 11 game partial season ticket memberships. You have the club. I don't. They separated in cards like hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades for the different games. So if you want to get your hearts membership, you can pay for those games. You want to get your clubs membership, you can pay for those games, and so on and so forth. So tickets are available now. You can go on to NHL.com or please contact the Vegas Nighthawks ticketing team at tickets at vegasgoldennKnights.com, or you can go to NHL.com and or call 702, I believe that's 645 4250, and you can get your partial season memberships right now for the upcoming 2025-2026 NHL season for our Golden Knights. We need to go back. You know what I mean? We need to go back to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. And I believe we can do it this upcoming year. We made some crazy moves, but we also picked up some nice draft picks as well and made a couple trades, or made a trade or two and made a signing or two. So it's going to be interesting to see this upcoming season for the Golden Knights, but I believe we have the capability of making it to at least the Western Conference Finals and surprising everyone and making it back to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. That's all I got to say about that. I'm just saying we're doing very, very well in the NHL, because look at it this way. When this expansion team came into the NHL, no one expected us to do what we did in our first 2 seasons. Let's just start with the first 2 seasons. No one expected the Golden Knights to make it to the playoffs or even the Stanley Cup final, even though we lost. Well, I believe that was the first 3 seasons, 1 or 2. But we've made it to the playoffs every season except one in our existence. Every season except one, as an expansion team. That is a great feat. That is a great feat. And I feel that we can still be a powerhouse team in this league, even with this new Utah team coming in, the whole nine, everything that's going on around the league, the players that have come in with this recent draft, which was amazing at the Spear. When I tell you that draft at the Spear was the most epic draft experience you could possibly think of, it was so cool. I'm sitting here watching the draft on TV and looking outside and stepping outside of my door and looking at the Spear and seeing what's going on inside, and then looking at the Spear and seeing that outside. It was the coolest thing in the world. Every league needs to hold their drafts at the Spear. Every league. NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB. I don't care who it is. Every single league. because that experience is so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. I don't man, just imagine the NBA draft at the Spear. Imagine the NFL draft at the Spear. What? What? You could have it inside and outside. It's so lit. It's so crazy. It would be the craziest experience ever to have the NFL draft at the Spear. That would be so cool. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Make sure you share the show, like the show, subscribe on YouTube, the whole nine. And also, before I forget, y'all, gotta make sure y'all know y'all gotta go and do this. Go follow Fuel Sports Network everywhere. Everywhere. Check out the fuelsportsnetwork.com website. Follow us here on Facebook at Fuel Sports Network. Follow us on X at Fuel Sports Net, all lowercase. Follow us at IG on Fuel Sports Network, and subscribe to Fuel Sports Network on YouTube at Fuel Sports Net. Make sure you follow us, man. You gotta follow Fuel. It's the right thing to do. That's all I can say. Shout out to our sponsors as well. As you've seen it at our last commercial break, you save 15 now for True Victory Apparel. So get 15% off. You save 10 now for Just Meat Jerky, and save 10% for W Energy Powder. Just saying. Just saying. Guys, got to definitely follow us. Hey, we got some Vegas Thrill news. Real quick, just so you guys know. They're getting ready for their season in January, if I'm not mistaken. Coming around the corner. And we have another signing from free agency. It's Kendall White, the libero from the Supernovas, who just recently won the first annual Pro Volleyball Federation Championship with the Supernovas. She is now a libero on the Vegas Thrill. It's going to be an exciting season, y'all. We got ACG coming back, Berkeley Oblak coming back, Hannah Maddox coming back. We got so many players coming back for the Thrill. I'm excited, y'all, because I got to go to a couple games and I covered the team, and it was exciting to see this sport in general, this pro league of volleyball. I can't wait for a men's pro league now. It's going to be so dope. We need one. We got an Olympic team. We need a pro league. Just saying. Just saying. Heck, have a men's division, you know what I mean, in the Pro Volleyball Federation, or have a men's Pro Volleyball Federation. And this will be the first time that a women's league is the, first league, and then the men's the secondary league. Just saying, like the NBA, WNBA. Never mind. I'm just saying we need a men's Pro Volleyball League as well. But our women's Pro Volleyball League team has made a lot of moves this offseason that I think is going to push us over the edge with the rookies that we had last season coming back, and the signings that we've recently made, the re-signings that we've recently made. I'm hoping Kat Bell comes back. We need her. You know what I mean? I'm just saying we got some moves that's been made, some signings that's been made that I'm excited for. And like I said, I hope a couple more players come back and we have a really, really solid squad next season. It's going to be lit. It's going to definitely be lit, y'all. I cannot wait. Also, before we jump to this commercial break, Desert Dog news. Don't forget, get ready for the Desert Dogs season 3 in December. You can be a Desert Dogs dancer if you are interested, ladies. So for more information, please visit at Desert Dogs Dancers on Instagram or email jpaladino at lasvegasdesertdogs.com. Now, we're going to jump to another quick commercial break. When we come back, we got some Aviators news, some Lights FC news as well we got some PFL, Professional Fighters League news. Man, I'm excited for this news. It's huge news. It's epically huge. So make sure you guys stick around for more of the Jersey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Houston, we've triumphed! I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor, and together we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink, it's a statement, a fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
In the game, forget the money and fame. Stay ready, making sure that they'll remember my name. I got a hunger inside when the numbers are tied. Yo, I'ma turn it up a level, never will be denied.
Welcome back to the Jersey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. Don't forget, download the Fuel Sports Network on your app, on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. And also check us out on fuelsportsnetwork.com. Yes, sir. Now, getting back into it real quick, don't forget the IFL Championship game is coming up. If you are still interested in going to the game, even though our Nighthawks did not make it, it will be the Arizona Rattlers taking on the Massachusetts Pirates. Arizona Rattlers won the Western Conference Championship, which we'll talk more about on the gridiron this Saturday. But use your team code Nighthawks to receive a discount on IFL Championship tickets. Yes, sir. Now, let's get into some Aviators news because our Aviators, their bats have been getting hot. Our pitchers have been playing some very good baseball, pitching some very good games. Not even going to lie. We've had some hiccups, don't get me wrong, but we are currently on a 5-game win streak, closing out the Albuquerque series and starting this Salt Lake City Bees series, which is currently the best team, I believe, in the Pacific Coast Conference, as well as minor league itself. So check this all out here. If you guys haven't been paying attention to our Aviators, they have won 5 straight games, taking the first 2 two of the last 3 games here You see, we did give up 11 runs, but those Albuquerque bats were hot. The isotopes were heated up that night. I actually watched that game. Um, but you see, we took that first game 9-3. Then it was 12-7. Then that was on the 2nd of August. On the 3rd, we won 12-11, as you can see. Then we took on Albuquerque to close out the series, blowing them out 21-5. Now, now, not gonna lie to you, that was those 3 games right there before the Salt Lake City game were actually coming off of a loss to Albuquerque 9-8, which I did talk about last week on the show because the game was live when we were live. When we were airing live, the game was actually live. But as you see, we started off this Salt Lake City game or series, 7-0 with the 7-0 win. And last night, we took on Salt Lake City again, second game in this 6-game series with a 6-1 victory. Now, they didn't come out with a graphic. I do apologize, but they they did win 6-1 last night in the second game of the 6-game series. Right, like I said, our bats have been hot these last 5 games. Speaking of our bats being hot these last 5 games, our guy, once again, Jordan Diaz, winning player of the week. In 5 games, had 12 hits, 3 doubles, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, batting average of 500, slugging percentage of 1.125, and on field percentage, I believe that is 1.625. So, like I said, we have some really good players, and this is the official, just so everyone knows, the Aviators are the official team of the A's. They are the official minor league team, of the A's. Derek King was discussing, some things on Vegas sports this past Wednesday on the Derek King show, and I chimed in just to clarify information about the A's and the Aviators. The A's are moving here. The Tropicana has been closed down. It is no more. It is no longer being occupied. It is being prepared for demolition. Once that building has been demoed, they will clear everything out, of course, and start preparing to build the baseball stadium. And this park is going to be epic. You have the strip in the background. You're going to have, if they do it the way the concept art we've seen for what it's supposed to look like, you're going to have a huge screen like the Fremont Street Experience over baseball stadium, over the entire park. So you just got to imagine how this is going to look. You got to imagine how epic this is going to be when it comes down to it, guys. Like, oh my goodness. But that's not going to be until 2028. That's how long it's going to take to build this. That's how big of a project this is. So in the meantime, the Athletics will be playing at the Sacramento minor league baseball team baseball field. Period. They'll be playing at their park until 2028 when they move here officially. And like we were talking about, we may see new ownership. It's not a long shot because of what we've seen in the past from the Oakland A's organization. We could see new ownership with their move here to Vegas. We also talked about Tom Brady and his hands being in the Aces and the Raiders already. We could possibly see him revive a spring football team in the UFL. I had to do the full circle. I'm just saying they could come back. They could come back due to him, and he could be the local owner of that team. Just saying. It's not a long shot. Just saying, guys. But shout out to Jordan Diaz for winning Player of the Week once again in the minor league Pacific Coast League. Now, coming up, the Aviators have 4 games left in this series. They currently actually just took a loss today, 0-6 in the, or 6-0 in this third game of this 6-game series. So we have 3 games left tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And then next Tuesday, we start a home series against Oklahoma City, and that'll be 6 games as well. And I will actually do my best to make it to that game on Tuesday. So I'll be able to attend my first Aviators game. That'll be awesome. Because I'm off Tuesday night. So, you know, we might have to set it up and get it right, guys. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited to go and cover my first baseball game. That's gonna be so cool. Yes, sir. Shout out to Fuel Sports Network for putting me in this position, man. Because I couldn't have done it without you guys. I really couldn't. I'm just speaking the truth. Don't forget, guys. The Power Slap, I got rid of the graphic. That's what I was looking for. Sorry. The Power Slap Season 3 Road to the Title is out right now on Rumble every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys go and check it out, man. Power Slap is exploding, like to a whole nother level exploding. Like Power Slap is taking off, man. And it's like I could never do that. I'm just saying, me personally, when it comes to just standing there getting slapped in the face, I don't think I could just do that because my reaction. I know it's like a sport now, but you're just going to stand there and let somebody just smack you in the face, and then you're going to just stand there and smack them back. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back and forth smacking you. It's not cool. But the sport is cool. Watching it is cool. I'd watch this live any day of the week. So make sure you guys go download the Rumble app. It's free to watch. You know, everything Power Slap is free to watch, which is cool. The Power Slap pay-per-views and events, as well as the Road to the Show or Road to the Title reality show. There you go. That's what you would call it. You call it a reality show. So, you know, make sure you guys go and check that out and get in tune with Power Slap, man. Power Slap is really dope. Just to watch it. Not for me personally, participating in it is not my forte. It's not something that I want to personally do. But like I said, man, it's definitely a dope sport to watch. It's a combat sport now considered. So make sure you guys go and check it out. We're going to jump into our last commercial break of the show. And when we come back, we got some Lights FC news as well as some PFL news, man. Some huge news in the PFL, in the Professional Fighters League. Huge news coming up. So make sure you guys stick around. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more of the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show. This is the Jersey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. I'm your host, Kevin Jersey the King Womble. You already know the King, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how I do. I just be talking my ish. Hey, don't forget, guys, real quick. Our Henderson Silver Knight season will be starting soon. Make sure you go and get your tickets now. AHL.com. Or if you have an AXS account, I believe you can get your tickets there or Ticketmaster. So make sure you guys go and get that. Now, coming up, our Lights FC Club. First of all, thank you to Jose Batista, former um, baseball player, professional MLB baseball player for Toronto Blue Jays and a couple other teams. But he is the owner of the Lights, and what he has done with this team, bringing in Dennis Sanchez in the manager position, and what Dennis Sanchez has been able to do over these last couple of years with this team, and bringing this team to a position to not only be in the playoffs but host a playoff game. We are currently on a 10-game unbeaten streak, like I talked about last weekend or last week on the show. We are currently on a 10-game unbeaten streak. We are looking to make it 11 going up against Detroit City this upcoming Saturday, August 10th. And I'm excited. I'm excited because I feel that our Lights FC team can get another W and gets another 3 points. We need as many points as possible because we're sitting at a good position in the conference standings right now. We're sitting in a real good position in the conference standings right now. And if we can continue to stay hot and win some more matches, then we're looking at moving up. Now, before we get into the conference standings, I do want to give a shout out to Valentin Noel. He has been named to the USL Championship Week 22 Team of the Week. So congratulations to him for making it one of our strikers, man. Valentin is a really good player. I like watching him with this team. I think he's been a good addition to this team, and having him on and having that experience, just brings another an added edge to this young, sprunky team. Because our team's young, man. Our team is young. Also, the Lights FC Club has announced upcoming theme nights. We got Hispanic Heritage Night coming up versus Monterey Bay FC on September 14th at 7:30 here at home and at Cashman. We have Donate Life Night versus Sacramento Republic FC on September 21st. Same time, 7:30 p.m., which is also the same time of the game this week. And they have Kick Cancer Night on October 5th versus Orange County SC, and Fan Appreciation Night against Oakland Roots FC on October 19th. So make sure you guys get ready for those upcoming theme night games and get ready by getting your tickets now. And you can actually get your tickets now on the new Lights FC app. The Lights FC had just released the Las Vegas Lights FC Club app. You can download it today on the Apple Store and Google Play Store. Stay up to date with all things lights by downloading the app today. So make sure you guys go and check it out. I actually personally have downloaded the app myself, as you see here, and you get everything, man. You get all the information, videos, top stories. You get ticket sales information. You get the full schedule. Heck, you even get upcoming matches, the roster. You get everything. So it's a pretty detailed app. You know, you can buy your tickets. You can see the schedule in full. You can go here and get your tickets for premium hospitality season ticket, 2024 season tickets, multi days, single game tickets, VIP hospitality. So, you know, because we got an upcoming game against India 11 on the 24th. So, if you guys want to get your tickets for that game as well. So, you know, it's a dope app. I actually have it, and I can personally tell you that it's very detailed. Gives you all the information you're looking for to keep up to stay up to date with apps, and you can turn on push notifications as well. So make sure you go and download the Las Vegas Lights FC app now on Google Play and Apple Store. And our lights are sitting in sixth place. As you see that line below the Monterey Bay, who are sitting in eighth, that is the cutoff line for the playoffs. And if we can stay in this position, in this trending position of winning or getting draws and staying unbeaten, we could make the playoffs and actually have a chance to host the playoffs. Now, we do got some important matches coming up against Oakland, Sacramento. If I'm not mistaken, we do have to play Monterey Bay. We also have to play Orange County, which is right below us in seventh, and Oakland Roots. So we have a couple games that we have to be ready for. We beat New Mexico United recently, which we just did in New Mexico 2-1 last uh, Wednesday, July 31st. And we have to keep this win streak going, especially playing those teams in the West. So we have until October 24th, guys. We have until October 24th to make it even higher in the standings. As you see, we're sitting in sixth with a current point total of, let's see that one more time, 31 points. We're seven behind New Mexico, who sits in first place. So if we can, you know, just accumulate some points and hope that New Mexico gets a couple losses, then, you know, we'll be sitting pretty for the USL Championship playoffs. So I'm excited, man. We just need to win, keep winning some matches, keep this unbeaten streak going, and shout out to Dennis Sanchez for what he has done with our team. I'm excited. Our club is a really good club. That's all I can say. Now, what I've been waiting to talk about, the Professional Fighters League (PFL) announces Battle of the Giants Super Fights pay-per-view. I've been waiting for another Super Fights pay-per-view. I was wondering what was going to happen. You know, we just had Bellator versus PFL champions and a couple, you know, titles changed hands type of deal, as far as, you know, Ryan Bader and Hernan. I don't even know why I can't even think of his name right now, but you know who I'm talking about, and so much more. But guess who's coming back? Who's making their MMA comeback after almost 3 years of this announcement of him leaving the UFC and coming to the PFL? Francis Ngannou is Ferreira. There you go. I'm thinking of Pereira, and there you go. Ferreira. Francis Ngannou is finally taking on Hernan Ferreira for the Professional Fighters League heavyweight title super fights championship belt. That's what it is. I believe it's called the Super Fights Championship. So I believe they're fighting for the Super Fights Heavyweight Championship. And then you got Chris Cyborg, a legend, a self-proclaimed GOAT in MMA. She's won titles in every promotion she's been in. She takes on current PFL champion at the featherweight position or featherweight division, Larissa Pachenko, who, as we know, had that huge upset 2 years ago in the 2022 PFL championships, defeating Kayla Harrison, who is now in the UFC. And if you missed the past UFC pay per view, UFC 304, oh my gosh, you missed a doozy. I'm just letting you know. But anyway, back to this. So Francis Ngannou makes his long awaited debut in the PFL after suffering several losses in boxing. There's already early odds out, y'all. And this match isn't even happening. This fight isn't even taking place until Saturday, October 19th. And there's supposed to be 4 title fights on this card. So we're waiting to get more information on the rest of the card and who will be on it. So I'm interested to see that. So this is what your early odds are right now. Francis Ngannou was a minus 345 favorite to Hernan Ferreira's plus 280 underdog betting odd right now. This was currently said from Francis Ngannou. I think this fight could set as a reminder of who I am via Sky Sports. And Joe Rogan chimed in on Hernan Ferreira via the MMA show with Francis Ngannou. He's dangerous. He's legit. He is very fast, and he is a big dude too. So he's even getting recognition from Joe Rogan on his side, his size, his speed, and his athleticism. So he's dangerous. And then Chris Cyborg had this to say about Larissa Pachenko. It's going to be an exciting fight. It's going to be a great fight. She is a tough girl. And that was via Forbes from Larissa Pachenko. So this is exciting, man. Battle of the Giants, pay-per-view being announced. And you guys know Jake Paul is the ambassador of the Super Fights division in PFL. So this is going to be presented by him and, hosted and all that good stuff. So it's going to be exciting to see. I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it. I've been waiting for it. If you haven't, check out Max to check out the Bellator Championship Series. And, of course, the PFL playoffs are still going on. August 16th and the 23rd. I will keep you guys up to date with that starting next week. And if you didn't watch last week's PFL playoffs, you need to go back and watch it on ESPN Plus. Man, it was fire. It was fire. But that's going to do it for the show tonight, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight and being here with me. I am beloved by so many, but I appreciate even more of you guys and just the support you guys give Fuel and what we're doing here. Make sure you guys go and follow Fuel everywhere that you see. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, X, and IG as well. Also, last but not least, one last time, you can follow the JTK Show on X, Facebook, IG, and subscribe at YouTube at the following handles. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the show, guys. I love you, man. And make sure you go check out FuelSportsNetwork.com. Download the Fuel Sports Network app on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, I will see you next Thursday on the JTK Show. And I'll see you this Saturday right here on Fuel Sports Network on the Gridiron. You already know what it is. We're talking football. We got a lot of football news to talk about. So check us out this Thursday or this Saturday on the Gridiron. Also, tomorrow, there will be a replay of an exclusive replay of the 18 with RC show from last night. In case you missed it, we'll be airing it live on Fuel again because of what it holds, the weight it holds. This is a huge show. We have a current women's professional football league champion, tackle football champion coach on of the St. Louis Slam. Congratulations to the St. Louis Slam for winning the Women's Football Alliance championship. So, thank you guys for tuning into the show. Make sure you check out all the shows on Fuel Sports Network. I love y'all. I want to thank y'all. Peace. Holla at ya, boy.